Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency. Well, I'm a bit later today, so because the holiday in Russia. So market actually stands approximately the same area as we saw it in our weekly report. So it's still calling around the 1340 area, and the things that we have talked about in the weekend mostly stands the same. So currently, market is approaching to very significant resistance. It's confidence resistance on the daily. It also includes the major 3.8 resistance at 1376 that also could be seen on the weekly chart. And this is really significant chance on a pullback. Another reason for the pullback could be is that actually currently market waits for next Fed meeting that will be the next week. And market expects some clarity from the Jerome Powell on the perspective of the possible rate cut in the nearest future, because currently, guys, the market priced in already the 80% probability that rate will be cut in the July. So it's very soon. And here, as you understand, different results could be. If rate indeed will be cut, the market also should drop, because that was the priced in. The recent weakness in the dollar was mostly due the expectation of the changing of the Fed policy. But if rate will not be cut, and in this case, as you understand, this will be absolutely different situation to expectations, and market should revise its view, and that's also could lead to collapse on the euro. And all this stuff stands as a background around technical resistance. So that creates really very tricky situation for the euro currency right now. So our suggestion is that market could climb slightly higher, maybe for 20, 30 pips, and hit intraday targets. But the upside potential currently we see as limited, and it's very difficult to call for taking the long position. Although you could see the overall background is positive and euro is climbing higher, so we've seen good signs for us here. But standing of the targets too close and existence of this resistance that you see on the chart makes overall situation not very attractive for taking any new long position. So it would be better to wait when the market will hit this area and then turn to the retracement, and then we could consider the chance to go long on some more appropriate levels. Second moment, standing around the United States statistics. Actually, guys, I already talked about it in a weekly report. I have some mixed feel that overall statistics actually not as bad as it comments and represents in the mass media. So I just talked about it already, that actually market reacts month and month again on the same difference in wage inflation. There's 1 decimal different in wage inflation, but market reacts on again and again, month from month, although wage inflation shows the 3.1, 3% on an annual basis, while market waits every time 3.2. And negative reaction not lasting for since the first divergence of this data, but it appears again and again, and dollar drops every time when we've gotten a new non-farm payrolls release. So overall statistics actually is not bad, and that also makes me think that it's not really very simple with the forecasting of the Jerome Powell comments. And 80% probability of in July the rate will be cut. It's a bit, I think that's really very brave suggestion. So, well, we will see. But currently, what I see is that strong resistance ahead of the market, and really tricky fundamental background that stands in the fundamental part that's accompanied to the technical indicators that we have. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, we see the extensions that we discussed in weekly report. So we have, call it as the extension to the upside, but also you could recognize here some butterfly. The one thing that stands with this pattern is that it actually forms at the bottom. So butterfly should be formed at the top, but still overall shape and extension stands at 1355, 1360 approximately. Another pattern that we used in weekly report is this one extension from the bottoms. XOP stands at the same area. Currently, we are also watching on the minor close ABCD pattern that is based on particular on the thrust action, and it stands at the 1385. It's OP target stands right here. So actually, they are really very close to each other, and you can see the potential to the upside stands around 30 pips. So it's not really big potential at least for a daily chart, and that holds me from taking any new long positions on the euro, because the upside potential is small, but you will have to place stop rather far if you trade on the daily chart. Also, we have here some kind of the bearish divergence is forming, and take a look here. Market is taking the shape of some kind of the wedge pattern or something of that sort, and that indicates it's housing on the upward direction. So currently, guys, I suggest that the retracement here could start at any time, and then it's very difficult to forecast what will happen here within the last few pips to the target. So I just hope that market first will hit the important targets and then turns to the retracement, but who knows what will happen. On the hourly chart, we have approximately the same story. That is our average head and shoulders that we have traded on Friday, if you remember, and we have the same OP and 1352 that also has not been met yet. So it also stands in the same area, 1350 approximately. Here also, guys, you can see we could get a kind of the butterfly pattern. It's very flat, but still it is possible. In this case, if market will form the butterfly, here will be a minor pattern, and market could hit particular all targets that stands in this area. So I would suggest that we are now standing some final action to the upside, where market should hit near standing targets and hit the major resistance on the daily, and then major retracement should start. So if you're a scalp trader, you could keep an eye on the possible bearish patterns, and butterfly could become one of them. For daily traders who would like to take the long position, we need just wait when the retracement will start and when it will be over, and to consider of taking the long position at some proper support area. So it should be some major fib level on the daily chart. If it will be some bullish continuation pattern, as a rule, we're watching for regardless triple to buy, so that will be just better. So that's actually our opinion on euro currency. So let's see what price action market will show today.